Guys, two of our most popular episodes we've ever done were Islands of Southwest Florida Part 1 and Islands of Southwest Florida Part 2. But right now, people can actually get out and enjoy these islands. So we thought it would be a fun idea to consolidate these two episodes. So, here you have it. 12 of our favorite islands of Southwest Florida. Island number 1, Cayo Costa State Park. In the northwest corner of the Pine Island Sound is the quietest island of them all. It doesn't look much different than it did 500 years ago. Although being on the island is quite an exploration, the majority of visitors are boaters who are really in the know. They're here for the crystal clear waters and the absolutely quiet, beautiful, pristine, and private beaches. Cayo Costa State Park is about as quiet as a beach gets. Island number 2, Lovers Key State Park. Originally, this island was going to be constructed into a development with 1,825 homes and multiple high-rise buildings. This entire island was bulldozed. Every single mangrove was removed and 2.5 miles of 14-foot canals were dug, so each of the residents would be on the water. But that development never happened, and now it's a state park. After 50 years of nature reclaiming this island, it's more beautiful than nature had originally created it. Island number 3, Keewaydin Island. Now here's an island stunningly similar in size, shape, and latitude to Miami Beach. And early on, it very well could have become another Miami Beach. There was talk of putting up a bridge to Keewaydin, a discussion of developing this island with homes and high-rises. But a ton of citizens got together and said, nope, that's not what we want. And today, with less than 20 homes standing, Keewaydin is still what it's always been. An amazing place to pull up your boat and grab a small stretch of beach just for a day. Island number 4, Cabbage Key. Very simple, small, tourist and boaters destination. But people really love stopping here. You can get here by ferry or your own boat. You stay for lunch, or you can actually stay overnight and rent a cabin. It's quiet and it's peaceful, but it's mostly old Florida charming. It's been owned, maintained, and preserved by the Wells family since 1976, and they do a wonderful job. Island number 5, Useppa Island. A hop, skip, and a jump away from Cabbage Key, which is open to the public, is a private island called Useppa. Useppa. When you're there, you feel like you're in on the secret that only a few people know about. Currently, and sadly, there are no memberships available. But if you know someone who's a member, they can have you as a guest, and you're gonna love this island. This is a beautiful island. Which brings us to island number 6, North Captiva. This island has no cars, just golf carts. North Captiva used to be part of Captiva until it was separated by a powerful hurricane back in 1921. It's beachy, it's simple, it's natural, it's grown in, raised beachy homes and sandy paths that take up less than half the land on the northern side of the island. There is a small store and there's 4 places to eat, but if the chef happens to be sick, that place is closed for the day. Island number 7 is Gasparilla Island. This is an island people go to just to enjoy. You'll see cars here and there, but mostly it's a golf carts and bicycle island. An island as beautiful as its name. Families have seasoned here for generations. Families who have hold a very special place in their hearts for the charm of this island. Some of those families include the Vanderbilts, the DuPonts, J.P. Morgan, Thomas Edison, Henry Ford, Harvey Firestone, Audrey and Katharine Hepburn, the Bush family. Those names alone will certainly give you an idea as to how special and charming this island is. Island number 8, Captiva. To get to Captiva by car, you first drive through Sanibel and cross a small bridge over Blind Pass. And that road that ran all the way through Sanibel continues all the way to the northern tip of Captiva. The homes are beautiful. And because the island is long and thin, everything's very close to either the Gulf of Mexico on the west or the Pine Island Sound on the east. The main road provides a plush, natural canopy almost all the way through the entire island. If you live in Southwest Florida and you haven't visited Captiva yet, you're in for quite a treat when you finally get there. Island number 9, Sanibel Island. There's something about the bridges in Southwest Florida that take you from the mainland to the island. But Sanibel's approach is probably the most spectacular. On the way in, most days, all you see is blue. Now, once you get on the island, it's a quaint, beachy, sunny island with lots of bicycles. It's also a barrier island, meaning it runs east to west rather than north to south. So it provides a natural shelf for the currents to deposit shells onto beaches all day long. As if the beauty of the island wasn't enough, it's also got an endless supply of more beautiful seashells than just about any beaches in America. Island number 10, Matlacha. On your way to Pine Island, on Pine Island Road, is a tiny little island called Matlacha. This island is known for its color and its artistry. It's amazing what a coat of paint could do for an entire island. The entire island is walkable, and most everything is on the main strip. The stores, restaurants, galleries, ice cream, and everyone on the island pretty much knows one another. It's a very friendly place. There's lots of fishing, fresh fish, and just about everything. Houses, bars, restaurants, everything is on the water. Island number 11, Marco Island. Marco Island is the westernmost island in the 10,000 islands. Also the only developed land of the 10,000 islands. It was developed in the 1960s and carved up quite a bit so most homes could be on the water. And that doesn't happen anymore because we don't cut down mangroves for the purposes of development. So Marco will forever be a special place. Locals on Marco know it's a special place, and they're in love with that island. Island number 12, Fort Myers Beach. Well, this is a fun place. 7 vibrant miles of beaches, color, resorts, restaurants, shops, always people around, always a great time, always something going on. Upwards of 2 million people visit Fort Myers Beach every single year. Well, that's 12 of our favorite islands of Southwest Florida. Now get on your boat, go visit a few new ones, and we'll see you next week.